Hey everybody, the world's hairiest cheerleader here again today, pom-poms at the ready. I've been kind of down and serious and, unfun the last couple days, so I want to kind of lighten the mood a little bit and just talking about being silly and goofy and just having fun. Now, I am an actor. I do perform on stage, and that's one of the ways I enjoy having fun and being silly. But I'm not the type of person that would just start dancing in the middle of the aisles at the grocery store or, pardon me, or, do something like that out in public, not on a stage. Take that however you want. But in my car, I sing along with just about every song that comes on the radio. I have a few favorites that I listen to. Got a Pandora station that pretty much fits every mood. I'm not ashamed to say there's an ABBA station, and I enjoy listening to it. But I've also got a station for the old 80s pop songs, which I grew up listening to. Some comedy, Billy Connolly, and, those European, British, and up and down the islands comedians. And there's one called Steam Powered Giraffe. It's a great group if you want to listen to them. And there's other steampunk inspired music, The Cog is Dead and things like that. And of course there's Weird Al. I gotta have Weird Al. And I will sing to the top of my lungs in my own car with the roof up and the windows closed, but still, I want credit for that. But I also, I just find ways to be just a little bit goofy. I love dad jokes or Fozzie Bear jokes, whatever you want to call them. The groaner jokes. Just a way for me to be silly. And for me, sometimes being silly helps break my own stress and my own tension and puts me in a much better mood. Pardon me again. I've also found that being silly and just listening to fun or upbeat music or just goofing off in the car safely, I'm not going to, no taking my hands off the wheel, no, I usually do save the dance moves for the stoplights. You got to entertain your other motorists. But I also found that helps break any bad mood I might have been in. If something's upset me and I can't stop the doom spiral from from leading me down, I'll put on some upbeat, catchy pop music or silly music or just something that I can just totally goof off with. And a large majority of the time, that does the trick. Gets me out of my funk, puts the bad mood out of mind, and just brightens things up. It also helps me, weed out those issues that are big versus those issues that bad brain is trying to make big. Because I figure if I can go through a rehearsal or a car drive, a couple songs, the entire score of Hamilton, if I can get through that and completely forget about what I was mad about or what I was getting upset about, it's usually not that big a deal. And if after all that trying to cheer myself up and silliness, it's still something that bothers me, well, that gives me a good indication that it's a deeper issue that I need to talk about. Or bring up to my therapist, or even address to the person who may have caused these feelings. But be silly. I was looking at one of my old high school photos, my senior photo to be specific. And I thought I was being so grown up by looking straight and serious and not smiling and being moody and brooding. And I look back on that now. I want to go back and tell that kid to pull his head out of his butt. Nobody gets out of this alive, so enjoy it while you can. You know. But I was that stupid kid who thought it was cool to look mature and to be dour and brooding, and yeah, didn't work then. Definitely doesn't work now. But you live and you learn. And that's what I've done. I've lived, I've learned, screwed up, and still try to remain silly and have fun. Because nobody does get out of this alive, so enjoy it while you can. You know, and don't let anybody else stop you. You know, if you're dancing in the middle of the aisles at the grocery store, dance your heart out, as long as you don't, hurt anybody else. And never feel afraid to sing along with any Disney song. Period. It's allowed. I think it's in the fine print of the Constitution, but I could be wrong. But, who's going to challenge that? Anyway, this has been long enough. So I want to thank you all for sticking with me and joining me on these little walks. Hopefully the audio recorded on this one the first time. If not, well, I'll re-record it again. But I appreciate everybody's kindness that they've shown me, and it means a lot. So thank you all very much. Like, share, subscribe. Send these videos to people you like. Hell, send them to people you don't like. I'll talk to them too. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything you want to talk about, leave it out below. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Love you.